On n'oublie pas. Pour YouTube, bonjour. Tu as normalement terminé Death Stranding hier. Aujourd'hui, tu auras du Disco Elysium. Euh, Parce qu'il était en promo. Donc je l'ai acheté comme un brouillon cli. Alors, je sais pas du tout. Euh, euh, Configuration AZERTY. Mode streamer, c'est quoi? Le mode streamer remplace certains morceaux de musique protégés par les droits d'auteur par des pistes adaptées au streaming. Vas-y. Dans les cartes grâce au outil, le streamer peut proposer des sondages à un spectateur pour leur permettre d'influer sur le... Non. Alors... Oula. Extrêmement intelligent mais pas doué pour les interactions sociales, possède une culture générale étendue et des idées originales. 5 d'intelligence, 2 en psyché, 1 en psyché, 2 en vigueur, 4 en motricité. Femme psychologue et monstre le charisme, donne une personnalité instable qui risque de le mener vers la folie. Ah, ça peut être rigolo ça. Porté sur les prouesses physiques, ce personnage se sert de son corps pour interagir avec son environnement, efficace mais bête comme ses pieds. Ça a l'air drôle ça. C'est au fond du miroir que vivent les furies. L'eau peut bien être claire, profonde, elle te tuera. Il n'y a rien. Pas d'autre que les ténèbres plus lointaines de ta conscience fermante, pas plus grande Malte.
No larger than a single ever. Never, ever.
Tu ne peux rien faire, tu n'as plus besoin. Jamais, plus jamais. Plus jamais, jamais.
Ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Un très long moment passe, il n'y a aucun signe de lutte, aucune ex-femme n'est présente. C'est quoi cette histoire d'ex?
Soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible.
Non, je voulais que tu me parles de ses ex.
Ex-tenderness.
Il serait fou de ta part de ressurgir après ta perte. Surtout après tous les dégâts que tu as subis pour arriver ici. Certains sont même irréversibles. Reste, navigue avec moi dans la zone abysso-pélagique.
Stay. Sail with me through the abysso-pelagic zone.
Non, je veux descendre maintenant. J'aime la douleur, la lumière brûlante et je crève d'envie d'avoir ce que les gens ne veulent pas me donner. Je veux naviguer dans les ténèbres profondes. Oui, laisse-moi descendre.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon you?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
La peur et l'appréhension, tu devrais commencer par demander ce qui t'attend. Une minute, c'est moi qui me suis mis dans cet état-là. Dis-moi ce qui m'attend, je m'en fous, je suis un imbécile courageux. Dis-moi ce qui m'attend.
And the evil apes are duking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil.
Elle est grosse comment cette boule?
It's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Et ces singes, ils sont petits?
Infinitesimally small. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you, somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Ramène-moi, il a une tête attachée à mon cou, je suis à l'intérieur. Non, j'ai changé la vie, ramène-moi dans le vide désincarné informe. Non, je n'ai pas peur, je suis un champion. Euh...
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Donnez-moi que quelqu'un me coupe la tête et essaie de m'assassiner. Qui suis-je? Quel genre de créature est capable de faire ça à sa propre bouche?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open.
Oh, 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 oh. Je vais voir un truc. Est-ce qu'on peut mettre un doublage français? Alors,
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
il m'a pas mis mon doublage. Il peut pas avoir doublage FR? Je peux me faire foutre. Ah, j'aurais que de l'anglais. Dommage. Dommage, faut refaire avec. Peut-être mettre une veste, non? Plus un esprit de corps. Ce magnum de Commodore rouge est vide. Ouh. On dirait que quelqu'un a arraché la cassette alors que la chanson passait sur le magnétolecteur. Ce magnétolecteur fonctionne mais tourne à vide. Percevez des bouteilles de vin, des bouteilles dans la baignoire, du vin, de la bière et des liqueurs sucrées. Oh, une chemise. Ouais, c'est mieux.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
C'est pas notre visage, c'est le visage qui les attend, on va tous vapeur de l'eau.
As
Essuie
you
le miroir.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Je devrais peut-être me toucher le
Yeah,
visage pour évoquer un
there is
anormal.
definitely something wrong with it.
Quoi, c'est quoi le problème avec
Where
mon
to
visage?
even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
J'ai l'impression d'avoir un ombrage alcoolisé sous la peau. Au moins ma langue a l'air normale. J'ai peur que tout s'arrête. Au moins ma langue a
It's
l'air
not.
normale.
It's swollen and snail-like. wriggling between your fingers.
Dommage. Et sur le miroir maintenant. Oh damn! The fuck? Ta gueule!
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dieu tout-puissant, aidez-moi, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Bien sûr, est-ce que c'est un genre de superstar? Je crois que je suis une superstar. C'est le visage d'un alcoolique en phase terminale.
Too
Oui.
late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
C'est pas de ma faute, mon visage grimace de lui-même.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Non.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
C'est le visage d'une superstar, aucune idée, c'est indescriptible. Je crois que c'est une expression censée être suggestive. J'ai bien peur que ce soit destiné aux dames. J'assume que je suis vaguement sympathique et je crois que c'est crédible. D'une façon un peu ringarde et triste, mais c'est ce qui fait mon charme. C'est une expression de
You
douleur.
are correct.
Vous avez raison. Encyclopédie terrifiant 13. C'est quoi ceci est avancé? Essayer d'effacer l'expression. Creuser pour essayer de repérer la source de l'expression. 3% de chance, c'est ça que ça veut dire?
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
On va laisser couler, hein. Fermé? Putain, t'as pas une gueule de porte-bonheur, toi.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest
Bah
pain.
merde alors.
Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Bah merde alors, juste pour avoir attrapé
For
une...
quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Ouais, c'est la lumière allumée parce qu'on est un couillon. Attends, on n'a pas réussi à attraper notre cravate.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Causé plus vraisemblablement par un projectile que par un objet tenu en main. Il n'y a pas de fragment sur le sol qui indique que l'on a Ok. Estimez la
It
taille de
is
l'impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Une bouteille?
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Peut-être que
You
c'était
mean
pas moi?
someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Je devrais aller chercher ces chaussures.
Cold wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
On va peut-être prendre ma chaussure là et aller chercher l'autre. Argent. Ah, ça déchire les yeux.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Elles sont bien, non?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Des rafales d'embrun salé vous éclaboussent. L'odeur de la mer vous écœure. Ah bah carrément. Oh, bonjour vous.
Hello, officer.
Calendrier indique que nous sommes en mars de l'année 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Monsieur l'agent, je suis agent d'entretien.
No.
Couillon.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Because you're a police officer,
Oh.
sir.
Oh, en êtes-vous certaine? Vous vous foutez de moi? Et comment je suis de la police? Vous avez intérêt à pas l'oublier. Êtes-vous
I
certaine?
am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Depuis tout
You've
ce
been
temps?
here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Et c'est quoi comme
Couldn't
affaire?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Pourquoi est-ce que je me souviens pas d'être flic ou de quoi que ce soit d'autre qui serait assez là pour me permettre d'être un agent représentant la loi? Arbrez l'expression sur elle pour lui faire savoir que vous la désirez physiquement.
Could it be because of the drinking?
Qui serait assez dingue pour me permettre d'être un agent représentant
Don't
de la
be so
loi.
harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
En fait, je comprends pourquoi je pourrais représenter la loi. J'ai la bonne mentalité pour ça.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
Non, j'ai lancé ma chaussure dans la fenêtre. J'ai déduit cela d'après des directions des tessons.
Extraordinary.
On essaye ça? Non, non, je devrais partir.
Of course. Be
Faites
careful,
attention, monsieur l'agent, les
officer.
gens du coin n'aiment pas la
They
police.
don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her
Oh,
eyes.
je vais la rejoindre dans sa chambre. Est-ce que je peux récupérer ma cravate, éventuellement?
This fan has 2 chain pulls, or has it been consigned there as
Non.
punishment?
Tant pis. Ah, mais on peut jouer qu'à la souris, on va jouer qu'à la souris. Plus facile. On dirait qu'elle a laissé un grand mégot dans le cendrier, il est encore fumant. Est-ce qu'on peut aller la voir? Elle m'a souri, on est
The
d'accord, hein?
door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
On ravale
The
l'émotion.
door is closed.
On frappe de nouveau.
Still no answer.
Est-ce qu'on rentre?
Still nothing.
Ah.
You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Putain. Oh non, 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 non,
Your
calme-toi.
gaze recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Essayez d'actionner la
This
poignée.
door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Oh, tant pis.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Plaît-il?
The living shit. Your Mesolymbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Je suis un
Who
fumeur. Hein.
knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
Elle l'a cassé au niveau du filtre, je
How
peux pas fumer
very
ça.
astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all. Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
Je vais en faire la priorité numéro 1.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Oh, le bonus, je suis pas sûr. Hein. Oh. Cette édition du week-end du journal satirique trompe le monde. Je suis où? Ok. C'est là où on met les paroles. Un bon vieux micro de karaoké qui attend patiemment un chanteur. Le haut-parleur est connecté à la radio, la musique est entrecoupée de parasites.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Le contenu cubique de mon âme est occulté par la gueule de bois.
Of course, at this point, Precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Qu'est-ce que je vais bien pouvoir chanter quand l'occasion se
You have
présentera?
not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Une lamentation, voilà une idée qu'elle est bonne. Grâce à ça, ils vont vraiment pouvoir évaluer mon âme. Je pensais que je pourrais peut-être chanter quelque chose de gai pour que les gens s'enflamment. On va chanter une lamentation parce qu'on est...
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing.
Je dois trouver une chanson tragique à chanter. Dites-moi, mon brave.
In his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Je peux vous filer un coup de main?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Il regarde en direction de la porte près de laquelle un homme en blouson d'aviateur est occupé à taper du pied sur le sol.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Comment ça, mon
He
ami?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Mon petit doigt me dit que vous ne m'appréciez pas.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
C'est du sarcasme.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Je suppose que je n'ai rien fait de tout ça.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fichu durant tout ce temps? Vous m'avez vu traîner dans les parages?
Now, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Il baisse à nouveau les yeux et continue de plumer le volatile. C'est vous le barman?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
C'est quoi la différence?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Où est passée cette
She
Sylvie?
just, you know,
Non.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Le menu a été effacé, seul le mot lundi est encore visible. Fontaine à eau. Bulle remonte à la surface. Ah mais on peut dézoomer, bah on va dézoomer à fond. Hein. Porte est verrouillée, il est écrit sur la pancarte cuisine réservée aux personnels jusqu'à 13h. Le dos en rond du centrifugeuse électrique provient de la cuisine, quelqu'un travaille. Il est écrit sur la pancarte réfectoire réservé aux membres du syndicat, ouverture 16h. Ce flipper de marque royale est débranché. Salut la vioque!
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Elle indique d'un signe de tête l'homme portant un blouson d'aviateur orange. Donc lui là. Je fais ce que je veux et je t'emmerde.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, This man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Lui serrer la main.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Merde, je m'appelle comment?
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Okay then.
Je sais pas comment je m'appelle. Très bien. Il traite l'information puis passe à autre chose.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Lui là? Ouais, j'en ai
If
juste
you
parlé.
don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yep.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Quel
At
interrogatoire.
the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Oui, la police de Chocan, je suis policier.
Right. And the interviews?
Il tape du pied, c'est plus une habitude qu'un signe d'impatience. Non.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Hein?
Mm-hmm. Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Ouais, bon, voilà quoi.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Mais quel chiant. Détrompez-vous.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Et si je vous disais que je ne suis pas vraiment agent de police?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
Comment pouvez-vous être sûr que j'appartiens à
I
la
was
police?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Vous parlez d'un signe, vous faites référence à ces rectangles blancs?
Yes,
Mais ce sont de simples rectangles blancs.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Mais qu'est-ce que je devrais pas... Mais est-ce que je devrais pas avoir un insigne ou un truc comme ça?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Je ne l'avais pas quand je me suis réveillé.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
On est censé faire quoi déjà?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Ok.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Let's go.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Il vous regarde, réalisant qu'il ne connaît toujours pas votre nom. Le héros de la destruction. Non, je suis flic, on va pas dire ça. J'ai différents noms en ce moment.
Fantastic.
C'est comme quitter un groupe pour avoir fait une carrière solo, mais sans avoir trouvé un nom d'artiste. Je le laisse exprimer.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Il regarde derrière une pile de sous-verts pour débusquer un morceau de papier qu'il tend au lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
3, t'en gères 3, dis pas nombreux.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Oui.
I have everything. You?
Consulte son calepin. Oh, vous voulez dire, est-ce que j'ai posé les questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Le patron du café semble à nouveau manifestement agacé. Pourquoi Sylvie est-elle partie?
She went away because none of your business.
C'est la deuxième fois que vous évitez le sujet.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Où se trouve le corps exactement?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Et comment on y accède dans ce cas?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Oui, cette porte il désigne l'ouest, donc ça doit être la porte qui est en bas là. Vous pouvez l'emprunter pour accéder à la cour, pas besoin de clé, le trou est large.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Est-ce que vous l'avez tué?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Non, ok, je ne devrais pas vous harceler sur ça.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Ah. Je vous dois que dalle. C'est quoi des réals?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Ah, vous voulez dire que je vous dois
Wow,
du
you're a
fric?
genius.
Yeah, je sais.
Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Mais qu'est-ce que je dois au juste?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Il en manque?
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
C'est quoi exactement de l'argent?
What are you, a philosopher?
Depuis mon réveil, j'ai du mal à me souvenir même des concepts de la réalité les plus basiques. Non, je prends simplement mes repères.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Intéressant, je récupère ça où? Je récupère ça où?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm
Je peux récupérer
sorry.
des pots de
I
vin.
don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Continuez, mais sans lui montrer les pièces. Ce sont les vôtres.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Il se passe quoi maintenant?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Je me souviens pas où est mon chez-moi.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Il allait dire un truc!
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Je ne me souviens pas du tout.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far, far away? Je pars dans le coin, au
You
sud.
don't really know, do you?
J'arrive seulement à distinguer une image floue et sombre.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Est-ce que je pourrais essayer de retrouver où je vis, de retrouver la rue? Est-ce que je pourrais essayer de retrouver où je vis?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a
Peut-être un nom
street
de rue ou
or
un
an
appartement
apartment
viendront à
will
l'esprit.
appear.
Tiroir à réflexion. Wow. Ok. Par contre, il parlait de clubs tout à l'heure et je suis sûr de... Et du coup, ça veut dire que j'ai des clubs dans mon bureau, dans ma chambre. J'ai acheté des cartouches, il disait tout à l'heure. Y'en a là? Ah, y'en a peut-être dans le bordel, hein.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
C'est pas le moment de dormir. Je peux récupérer ma cravate?
This fan has 2 or has it been
Non. Dommage. Tu peux ouvrir ça? Porte d'été est fermée pour l'hiver. Bah oui.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Est-ce que ça veut dire que vous m'aimez bien?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Marcel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Ses yeux brillent au-dessus de la monture de ses lunettes, tandis qu'elle vous regarde en souriant.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
J'ai besoin d'argent, vous pourriez m'en
Oh,
donner?
sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. You've got guns of steel. She's a jewel somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Jouer la corde sensible.
Your deportment
Yes!
remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
C'est dur pour moi de demander ça à qui que ce soit d'ailleurs. Je suis au bout du rouleau, mais quelques centaurins m'aideront.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Elle enlève une broche commémorative accrochée à la poche gauche de sa veste et vous la donne.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The
Sois
pin
pas
is
jaloux.
round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
Je vous promets que je la rachèterai dès que j'aurai plus d'argent.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Ça vous dirait de m'accompagner?
Whatever do you mean?
Je veux dire que vous allez me partenaire en fauteuil roulant, combattons le crime ensemble, débarrassons les cours des cadavres et mettons des tueurs séquentiels sous les verrous. Roulons-nous des cigarettes, je suis en manque.
Oh, no, no, no. I haven't smoked in years.
C'est-à-dire que vous n'avez pas de tabac ou de papier roulé, même pas des cigarettes?
She shakes her head. Wait, maybe she knows where you can get cigarettes. Delicious toasty cigarettes stuffed to the tip with love. You should find out. You would do well to follow her example. Smoking is the reason you feel like a rag. It's painful for you to even ask these questions.
Vous pouvez me dire où je peux obtenir des cigarettes?
You should really ask someone younger and more mobile, sweetie.
Et vous êtes ultra mobile, le faux cul.
I'm glad you think so, but I still don't know where you can get cigarettes.
Je dois partir maintenant.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
On va dans l'auto. Il y avait un truc dans l'auto. Elle est où sa voiture? Elle est là? Genre ça c'est sa voiture ça.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Tirez la boîte à
A
outils
metallic
rétractable.
drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work, is work.
qu'on prend le pied de biche?
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
On peut tout prendre?
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Bonjour Alice, ici l'agent du poste 41 en chantier.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
J'ai besoin que vous me mettiez en relation avec une civile, une certaine Sylvie. Elle a peut-être signalé un meurtre.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, Garth, ne vous avez pas filé le numéro de Sylvie.
Ah.
Non! Je recommence.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005
1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Malaika, ok.
Yes, hello?
Une voix féminine vous répond à travers la friture de la ligne. C'est comme si elle se trouvait à des années-lumière de vous. J'ai quelques questions concernant vos derniers jours de travail.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
On essaye, hein.
No, absolutely.
Ouch. That's like 20 points of pride damage right there, buddy.
Donc bon, on a testé, hein. Vous avez démissionné de votre emploi au Whirling, pourquoi?
I mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Est-ce vous qui avez appelé la police?
No, not me.
C'est vous qui a passé cet appel?
No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
J'ai tout ce qu'il me faut, merci.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Attendez avant de partir, vous êtes en colère contre moi, pas vrai? Dites-moi, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Je n'arrive pas à me souvenir de quoi que ce soit.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. Just made me want to quit.
Quoi? Quel truc avec le squat?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming "fuck that bird" and laughing like a maniac.
Oh.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Pourquoi je fais mes parts toujours tout drôle? Ah, ça me ressemble ça.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it though.
Vous êtes en train de me dire que je vous ai donné envie de démissionner?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
Continuez, je veux savoir ce que j'ai fait.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
C'est quelle chanson?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Désolé pour la chanson.
To hell with that song.
Ah, bon.
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Ça a l'air intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Putain, j'étais une épave. Attendez, des papiers de la police?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
Qu'est-ce qui leur est arrivé?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Bon, c'est vrai, je n'ai pas un très bon locataire.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
J'ai essayé de vous montrer le monde de demain, la grande panique de la fin.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Je cherche des quoi d'autre à part The Who. Je cherche une chanson.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Peut-être que vous pouvez m'aider à identifier une chanson.
Which one would that be?
Une qui était vraiment triste.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Sans. Richard, that write-up.
Il y a des expressions dans le ton de sa voix.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Très bien, merci de m'avoir parlé. Prenez soin de vous.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Pouvez-vous mettre en relation avec le poste 41? Je dois
Just a
signaler quelque
second,
chose.
officer.
Le grésillement crépitant doucement comme un feu de camp. Après quelques instants, vous entendez un vieil homme vous saluer dans la radio. Sa voix rocailleuse est étrangement familière.
10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in, over.
Mais ils sont français ou quoi là-dedans?
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Bonjour, c'est moi. Je travaille dans votre poste.
10-4, what's your status, over.
Ma situation?
10-18, 10-20, over.
Attaque, charabia, ces chiffres ne veulent rien dire pour moi.
State your message, sir, over.
J'ai vraiment besoin d'une assistance financière.
10-4, I hear you, I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh merde.
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Promis non.
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir.
Il est primordial pour les besoins de l'enquête que vous m'accordiez plus de fonds.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir.
Nothing is working.
J'ai entendu pas d'argent.
Anything else, sir?
Je dois signaler la disparition de mon insigne.
10-9, repeat message, over.
Je ne trouve pas mon insigne. En gros, il a disparu.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Any other good news?
T'inquiète, c'est pas fini, mon pote.
He lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Ils vont tous s'y mettre.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do
Ah!
you think?
J'ai mon nom.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ah, le détective a perdu son insigne, mort de rire. C'est comme si j'étais le premier flic qui a garé mon insigne.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be sticked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
On peut passer à autre chose. Je veux le signaler et ne plus entendre parler.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Vous pouvez arrêter de dire il a perdu son insigne 2
We
minutes.
ask you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
La pièce à l'autre bout de la ligne explose d'un rire volcanique.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Passons à autre chose et d'autres priorités à aborder.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. Dude.
Merde. J'ai pas mon flingue.
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Ah, c'est mort, ça passera jamais. De rien dire.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over.
J'essaye ou j'essaye pas?
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Oui.
He says he doesn't have it.
Ah merde.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of cocoa noodle by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his...
He still got his wiener. Oh man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
Oh putain, j'ai oublié sa mère pour la
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
C'est mort?
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Eh, si ça vous plaît pas, fallait pas emmerder le marche-feu.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Who?
L'incrédulité de la voix de Vicmar est intense.
Satellite Officer V.
Marche-feu.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
J'ai entendu, je m'en occupe.
Affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Ah, au point où on en est.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Est-ce qu'il y a... J'ai besoin d'informations confidentielles me
That's a
concernant.
negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over. Understood, sir. Over.
C'est tout pour le moment.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Brigadier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Minnow baisse les yeux sur ses chaussures noires, impeccablement cirées. Il y a un calme fermeté dans la voix lorsqu'elle parle.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Les gens dans la pièce commencent à s'agiter, visiblement mal à l'aise. Quelqu'un essaie de sortir sans se faire remarquer.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain, or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
C'est très très drôle comme jeu. Tu auras la suite demain YouTube. Bisous.